Good morning. Here's the Z, looking as Z as ever. And here is the newest toy to come to UTM Trek. This is my 2004, just like me, Honda Elite 80. And this, I think it looks like it says Civic. Bryce thought it said cute. It says Elite with like this Cyrillic looking like letter, you know. But this is the new Hog, and it is probably one of the most fun things I've ever driven, and I own K cars. So we'll get into it. Okay. Finally, all hooked up. No mic yet. I've got this stuff right here. I found the harness, and then I realized I lost the GoPro. So we're good to get started now. Plus, I feel like this is what you wear for a moped. You don't wear like a cool biker helmet because you're not meant to look cool on a moped. It's kind of the whole point. Yeah, I look like a goober. If you've seen the movie Nope, you know, with the aliens and stuff, and the guy from TMZ who comes out on the motorcycle and he's got the big shiny silver helmet, that is how I look right now. And you walk it forward a little bit, and that disengages the parking brake, and then you grab the brake and you press start. Fires right up. The bike, however, is not warm, so that's okay. But on our left, you will see the Beat. I'm trying to like turn my torso to look at it. We're going to talk about the bike because I already talked about the bike, but the camera was pointing straight down because these mounts that I have are not GoPro ones. They are Amazon brand, and so they're terrible and they don't hold it. We're going to go. And so, yeah, so this is a 2004 Honda Elite 80. It is a 80cc, single cylinder, air-cooled, carbureted, little Honda scooter, moped, motorcycle, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, we're going to take this dip. Let's see. Bump, bump. And it is so much fun to ride because I don't know how much I was able to say earlier before the camera fell, but I have a lot of friends who are into bikes and stuff, and it's just personally never really appealed to me. I've never been that interested in them. They seem fast, they seem dangerous, they seem scary. And then I found out about the wonderful world of little 50cc one-cylinder bikes. And I started researching them like crazy, but the thing is, even though they're the smallest ones you can get, they're still hella expensive. And so I was like, okay, well there's got to be a better option. Bring in the 80cc bike. It's a little bigger, a little more obscure, harder to get aftermarket stuff for, but they are damn cheap. I paid $12.50 for this one in cash. I picked it up yesterday, and yeah, everything on it is great. I keep saying I'm calling it Grandpa Spec because it was this really nice older couple that had it. They used to have two of them, but they sold the wife's, and then they moved out to Utah, where the husband kept his until he sold it yesterday to me. So they got him back in 2004, I believe, and this one has 1,840 miles on it. It's pretty much brand new. Everything on it is like brand new. The paint is good, the motor's good. It has a 1 gallon gas capacity and gets about 90 miles to the gallon. So it is a beast for flying around. We're just in like some construction site right now. Looks like some people have done some donuts or burnouts here. But I'm very new to riding. I've never really ridden much of two-wheel things, just quads. Yo! We're doing the dirt bikes popping wheelies. But, so like I said, I've always been more of a four-wheel guy. I grew up riding quads, and Bryce was really into dirt bikes, and so was his dad growing up. But I kind of always liked that security of four wheels, and so like I said, bikes just never had much of an appeal to me, outside of like bicycles. I love riding bikes. And so I was like, damn, these other things are cool as hell, and I love the vintage styling, and it's very Japanese, it's very scootery, you know. It's also very windy today, jeez. And I started messaging the guy, and he was really bad about messaging me back. It took It took a couple days for him to text me back a one-word reply, and then another couple days until we actually had a conversation, and I told him, hey, I will come down and pick this up in cash today. Like, do you want to sell it? Because I will buy it. And so he's like, sure, that works. And he tells me to pull up, so I pull up. He gives me his number, so I pull up. I give him a call. We take my girlfriend's car. She has a 2000, I want to say 4, but it's probably wrong. I'm sorry, Kate. Toyota Highlander, and this fit in the back of it. We laid it down, which I know is terrible etiquette, but you got to do what you got to do. And we brought it back. I rode it around the neighborhood a little bit. She rode it around the neighborhood a little bit. We both decided that it was a ton of fun. And I was like, okay, well, that's settled. I love it. Today, I'm like, well, shit, I got to make a lot of content about this. And I hinted at the end of the last video, the sort of life updates one, that there might be another little funny Honda vehicle joining, and then it was because I just needed to wait for a reply. This is it. This is the funny little Honda vehicle. And dude, I have to say, this has got to be one of the most fun things I've ever ridden or experienced. It is so goofy. All right, so we are heading out. Look at this fun thing. What is that? Trash truck, I'm assuming? It's so, like, old-fashioned. Kids are crossing the street, so we'll have ample time to get back over. Oh, look, they're all holding their hands up. It's a field trip. That's so cute. Dude, I miss being a little kid and going on little field trips like that, where you all hang on to the rope so you don't lose each other. It's so cute. But we have 2 backups, just in case, which I should probably not just put in my hoodie pocket, but rather in the backpack. If you didn't think I looked like a dork enough already, you should see my backpack that I'm bringing around. It's this Vans backpack that I bought during quarantine, and it's very colorful. It's part of that whole, like, 2020 era, that 2020 zeitgeist when color block stuff was still very popular. Boop, boop. That's the nice thing, is I always wondered, I'm like, how do you back up on a scooter? Where's the reverse gear on a scooter? Oh, it's got wheels and you have feet. You just kick back. And hopefully there's a sign that disclaims whether or not motorized vehicles are allowed. So we'll see. Yeah, no motorized vehicles. Shit. That's so annoying. Okay. Well, in that case, we gotta keep going. We'll keep looking. We're on Main Street now. Ow, something just fucking hit me like a bug. Okay, so we need to get up and we need to get into the turn lane. Alright, we're gonna get going pretty quick here, because this is Main Street. It's a pretty busy road here in Cedar City, if not the busiest road in Cedar City. I guess there's the I-15, that one's probably a little busier. But we just need to get up here. And we're gonna, whoa, look out. Alright, that was nice and easy. Gotta admit, my heart rate went up a little there with all the trucks and stuff around, but hey, this thing gets going pretty quick, and you know, downtown Main Street speed limit isn't really high, so we're good. Actually, right up here is the DMV. I should have brought the title and I could get it registered. You know how skaters hate on scooter riders? So like, do bikers, like actual bikers, hate on moped riders? This is kind of fun though, just to like go around, just for the hell of it. Like, we're in a parking garage now. Maybe I should change the battery in the GoPro because I'm worried it's gonna die soon. Let me see what it's at real quick. Alright, we are all good. This is the dead battery. I threw in another knockoff battery instead of the GoPro 5 battery, which is Bryce's, just because I think that it would be better on charge. I have no idea. What's better, knockoff or out-of-date OEM? So, we are about to go to SUU and scoot around some more. I haven't shown much of the exterior of this thing, so I guess I could do a quick little overview, just a quick little review of the bike and show you guys what's going on. So you got these awesome little white wheels, and once again, this has all been very spontaneous, so I don't really know everything about this bike quite yet, but there's a lot of cool stuff to show you, as in this frunk, which is pretty sweet. It's not a ton of storage, but I mean, it's a bike. it's a scooter. So you got this back here as well for storage, which you could hook stuff into. I saw someone, they got like one of those plastic milk crates and put that on here, and like, I bet you could zip tie it down pretty easy. And then the seat pops up in order to get access to your gas tank, which is right in here. And I don't know how warm the scooter is, or if I should give it more time to cool down, but this is your gas tank right here. And this is the fill. It takes 1 gallon, and it gets anywhere from 75 to 90 miles to the gallon. And it's a pretty robust little system. It's just this little hook, this little latch, so you just pull it back, put the seat down and release it, and you're all good. And that's pretty much it. There are these pegs right here that you can flip down for a passenger to go on the back. So it's doing a wheelie right now. And so then this is up in the air. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty basic standard little scooter, just fun to ride around with. It looks like there's some decorative pieces here. There's these weird vents kind of all over the place that you see here. Don't really serve a purpose. They're just kind of there for style. Once again, you can see it here. It looks like the Adidas logo. Once you're on the bike, just to get off the kickstand, all you do is just roll it forwards, and it drops down back onto the ground, and then brake in, start. There you go. You are good to ride. Yeah, he's got the ATV. Oh, gross, dude. Look, it's one of those. Nasty. Fascism supporter. Well, let's make sure nobody's going to shoot it and kill me. We're good. Alright, we are off. Flying downtown to the college. I've made this drive many times. I used to live down there. That's where UTM Truck started, was to the right there. It's clicking. Sometimes it makes this clicking noise. I'm not sure what it is. It's so cool now when I ride around, people on quads and motorcycles, like, they give me like the waves and the salutes and stuff. I'm one of them. Not actually, I'm like a goofy one of them. But it's just like when you ride around, you see the old guys driving Corvettes and Mustangs, and you're in a Honda Beat, and they still wave at you, because it's like your car, your vehicle is so much more badass and does everything that mine is trying to do way better than mine. But I'm still in, you know, I'm still part of the club with my goofy car, with my goofy bike. Oh look, here's another one. There's another guy on a bike. You think he's gonna do it? You think he's gonna salute me? Yeah. You see, they do the thing. I gotta get good at that, because it's not like a peace sign. It's not like fingers up. It's like you do it down to the like this, you know. I gotta get good at that. Oh, this thing is so fun to just ride around on for the hell of it. Since we've started, I've put 12 miles on it, which is, I feel like that's a lot, even for a little moped. I just hit another bug. That's 2 now that I've hit. One hit me earlier in like the jaw or something, I can't remember. I think it was a significant impact, so I hope the bug's okay. I think I've come to the conclusion that no, it isn't cool. The scooter isn't cool. People don't think you're cool. You look goofy. The only people who think you're cool are other people on bikes and 2-wheeled and 3-wheeled things. But cars don't seem to pay much attention to it. They probably find me as like some kind of nuisance in the same way that like people find cyclists a nuisance, you know? Where it's just like, oh great, you know, you gotta look out for the stupid guy on the bike. You also gotta look out for the stupid guy on the moped. Because I think it's the same thing as the Beat, where it's girly and it's silly. And nothing about it is like badass or tough and intimidating. Just like the Beat compared to the Mustang, just like this compared to a leader bike, you know? Nothing about it screams like cool. It's just silly. It's just funny. Like, I low-key just want to drink. I don't really want like anything else. And then like, if I just get a drink, why don't I just go to the gas station and get like a can of Arizona or something, and not a plastic cup that's gonna explode all over me? I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna locate a gas station. So here is one of the Mavericks. I swore never to come back to this one though because of an experience I had with one of the terrible gas station clerks. But we'll see. We're just gonna park it right here. This seems fine to me. I don't want to take up the whole spot if I don't have to, you know? So kill it. We're just gonna walk it a little bit this way so it's a little more level. I'm wondering, should I just keep recording inside? Or do you think that's gonna cause issues? So they didn't have watermelon, but they had the official flavor of the Beat Rebuild, which is Arnold Palmer. I'm just looking at the bike, dude. It's so cute. It looks so good. Doesn't it? I mean, it's so red and it's in such good shape. The motor says it was made in Japan, which is cool as hell. But so here comes my issue. There's nowhere to put this beverage. So, that's okay. We're just gonna start the ignition there. I guess I could lay it down here. I think that's gonna stay. No idea. But I think I'm gonna do a time lapse I think we're gonna go to the park and we're gonna enjoy the park and the weather a little bit, maybe change out into my t-shirt. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a time lapse for the drive over there. So hopefully it turns out cool. One time for the beat. Alright, Arnold Palmer made it safely, and the bike looks so good right here. It's so red. Here, we need to crack this open. Celebratory drive over to the park. The parking lot was closed off because a water line bust, and so they're doing construction. But I talked to one of the construction guys. He might have shown up in the time lapse. I'm not sure how clear it is. And I just asked him, like, hey, you know, I see the parking lot's closed. Is the park still open? Like, am I still good to go in? He's like, oh, no, you're good. It's just this parking lot's closed off because it's not dangerous, or it's not safe to be driving on. But this is all new. This little river feature, isn't this nice? I really don't know what to do with this drink. I can always put it back in that cubby in the front. That might hang on to it. If I drink a little more than all the weights in the bottom, I look, you want to do another time lapse. The reason I never do time lapses is because I don't have any good music services, like copyright-free music services. But I don't really know what YouTube's rules are regarding licensed music, because I want to use music from like my favorite musicians and stuff, and my mutuals and my friends that make music. But I guess if I just give credit, it's okay, because like people use Nintendo music all the time, and that always works. So, and I know that Nintendo is pretty crazy when it comes to copyright. So here, we'll stop this recording. We'll do a time lapse over to the college. One time for the beat, keep rocking. Alright, so we made it to the location. I debated a little bit whether or not I could come in here, but I think it's okay, because I'm not trying to destroy property or be obnoxious. But it's fun that you can just like fit this in here, you know? Because it's a moped, you can go anywhere on it. See, isn't this nice? They do performance and stuff here. This is the big performing, so SU is a big performing arts school, and they have a lot of theaters here. The Shakespeare Festival, that's all here. Very popular part of town very popular part of Utah if you like theater and visual and performing arts. This is so funny. There's some guys here doing the landscaping though, so I'm gonna just keep rolling through. Okay, we're hitting the downhill now. Do I need to stop kicking? May I stop kicking? May I put my feet up? I don't know if this is bad for the bike. I hope it isn't. Probably isn't. So now we may turn the bike back on. We're gonna go out here and turn left where there's all these cars. That's the best we got. Oh yeah, there's that fountain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is awesome. Now this is epic. Can we bring that back? That was such a good meme. That old white dude that made all those funny videos, he was so quotable for such a long time. Actually, we should do one here where I'm looking through the water and you can see the bike in the background. That'd be a dope shot. Look at how blue it is. I wonder if it feels nice. Oh, it is so cold. There we go. Like, do you think we could get one where we're like, it's through the water fountain? And then I roll up my sleeve. Start. All right, I think we're gonna head back now. I want to get the title and get it registered. I want my little plates. My city is so little. You guys have pretty much seen all of it. At least all the important stuff in this one video. We've been all over the place. This battery, the drink, oh, by the way, the drink did fine. Drink did great. But this battery is at 6%, so it might be time to switch it out as well. Dude, I don't know what I want to do when I get back. I just want to keep riding the bike around. I'm having too much damn fun, but I gotta start editing, which sucks. Here is how the hair is looking after all the riding. Shaped like a helmet. So, we're gonna hop in the Beat, we're gonna run over to the DMV real quick, and then looks like I need to fix my girlfriend's car, because the window fell into the door, so. Busy day today. I don't know if I'll be able to get this out same day, as well as the Instagram post, we'll see. Alright, we're hopping back on that 4-wheel grind. Gotta warm the car up. You know, it is hot as hell in here. Since I'm transporting this very important document, I'm going to use the Beat's little secret cubby in order to get it safely to the DMV. So, we'll just open up these world's longest doors. And then you scoot the seat up, gives you access to this little lockbox in the back, which you can pop open. Toss that in. Boom. And slide the seat back. And now it is protected. We're good to go. Let me just show you the front end of the Beat to show you how yellow it is. Looking good. Alright, so we are going to head over to the DMV and get this registered. Alright, we're not very much into this drive, and I've already had to look out for so many morons. Just these girls driving on the wrong side of the road almost got in a head-on collision, and I had to pull off almost onto the sidewalk to not get killed by them. And then a mail truck driver just pulling out right in front of me at the my brakes. I'm 2 minutes from my house. I'm on this road, which we just drove down in the scooter, so like, what the hell? Speaking of which, I have a potential name for the scooter. So it's called an Elite 80. I want to call it the 1337 scooter. Because like all my MLG era homies know what 1337 means. And the scooter is already called Elite. That sounds pretty perfect to me. But yeah, we're just driving the Beat. No really Amtrak noises or anything. We're just on little back roads. I look like such a cornball driving around in a yellow-ass car with a yellow-ass hat. No way, we just got a protected left. That's how you know it's a good day. That's how you know it's a beautiful day, is when you get a protected left at the most terrifying intersection in town. Just got turned into the grocery store. So I'm turning this way. Okay. We're good. Also, you know what's crazy? This Arnold Palmer, which I actually just finished, Arizona, cost $1.95 at the Maverick. They're supposed to be $1. They're supposed to be 99 cents. That's the whole thing. That's what makes Arizona so nice, is it's a delicious and affordable drink. So somebody come contact Maverick and be like, yo, why are you selling them for so damn much? Because that's ridiculous. Okay, so the DMV was a massive success. I was waiting for maybe 10 minutes
and it took maybe 2 minutes to fill out the papers and stuff. And if I chose to get the plate today, it would have had to been the Ski Utah one, and I was like, you know what, sure, because I've always bagged on this plate for being the ugliest Utah plate, and why would you get this one instead of the Arches one, which is what I have on the Z. And then the Beat has the SUU one for that free parking around campus. But look, it says E for Elite, and then 89, even though the bike is a 80cc, there's the 9, and then Donkey Kong. So I don't know, I'll find some meaning in here. But yeah, we've got our little baby tiny plate and my registration and stuff, and so we're gonna go home and slap this sucker on. So I've got the helmet back on. I've got a couple stickers, like the Beat here, and then some no safety stickers, because I just wanted it to be a little less silver and boring. And I should probably put the microphone up here when I'm talking. Either that, or hey look, maybe I can put it on the helmet. So there we go. But here's the license plate. We've got it on, nice and tight, and I'm waiting for Bryce to get home because I want to show him and I want him to ride it and try it out. But dude, it's been a lot of fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. Let me see. I got the Beat keys in here. I'm just like, I want to go get food or something now. I haven't eaten hardly all day. I've put 23 miles on it today though, which is a lot. It's been doing lots of driving, and it's been doing really good. I kind of want to park it next to the Beat to get a size comparison of the two right next to each other. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. The moment you've all been waiting for, the two of them next to each other. And I think the Elite is taller. We got the Honda Beat, Honda Elite. My friend Ben, who has a yellow Beat, was telling me I should have gotten the Honda Beat scooter. But I don't know if they sold them in the US, so Elite's the best we got. Yeah, I love how it has the E for Elite on the plate. It's a small bike, I promise. It's just next to a small car. Gotta get that side-by-side comparison as well. There you can see my legal little road vehicles. Well, as of right now, this is legal, so we're all good.